Welcome to part 5 of my Build Your Own Anglo Saxon Minecraft village. We've worked on small houses, medium-sized houses, the houses for the thanes. Today we're starting on the stables for the mead hall. To build the stables you will need logs of your choice, planks of your choice, spruce doors, some form of lighting, I prefer torches, stairs for roofs, slabs for floors and ceilings, hay bales for floors and decoration, fences, gates and spruce trapdoors for decoration, pressure plates for spawn-proofing the roofs, and stone and cobble for alternative flooring. So let's get started. If you've watched my other tutorials, you'll know the method that I'm going to use. If you haven't, here's what we do. This rectangle in the middle is 7 blocks wide by 17 blocks long. We will be building bays out the side, but we will leave them till we've finished the main structure. Now at one corner, using logs, make a column 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. Do that at every corner. Just ignore the side bays for the time being. And now join up the top logs in every column using logs. There's our basic framework to begin with. Next we're going to put in a roof. I'm using Shock Horror Dark Oak. I've got dark oak stairs and I am running them all the way along this top row of logs and extending it out one at each end. Do the same on the other side. Now at the ends, upside down stair facing inwards, and on top of the row of logs and on top of our upside down stairs, a row of stairs, and upside down stairs at the ends again. Now starting at either end of a row, and it doesn't matter which side because they're both going to be the same, right way upstairs on top of our upside down stair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to the other end, do the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat that on the other side. For the next part, come inside the stable. Now imagine that this gap in the ceiling forms the corners of a rectangle. Come to one corner and directly under it place a log. Then go up, and when you get to the roof line, go up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that at the other 3 corners of that rectangle. When you've done the last one, while you're at the top of the pillar, join up all your pillars with logs. Now finish off your roof down here just by making your standard A-frame roof. But when you come to your central tower, stop. Put an upside down stair in the gap, a plank on top of that, upside down stair coming off it, right way up stair coming off at the other end, and then fill it in with slabs. And don't forget to spawn proof your upside down stair and your plank. Alright, the roof of our central tower. Upside down stairs on the outer edge of each of the columns, right the way round. And now, topmost slab with a pressure plate on top for spawn proofing between each of those corner stairs. Now standing on the corner, right way up stair, right way up stair, right way up stair. You've just made a little L shape. Do that on each corner. Upside down stairs, off the outer right way upstairs and bring right way upstairs round in another L shape. It should look like that. On the wider openings, upside down stairs, and upside down stairs in the narrow gap. Now, starting at the wider openings, run stairs right the way along, one side to the other. Place a plank on the upside down stair in the narrow gap, an upside down stair next to it, and one coming inwards, and then a slab to join up. So do that on the other side. Now in the gap that's left, upside down stair, plank on top, upside down stair, right way up stair, and fill in the space between with slabs. And of course, don't forget spawn proofing for those pesky uppermost surfaces. And there's the tower roof. Now, if this was a normal house, I'd be putting in the plank walls and then building extensions, but this isn't a house. Most of these walls here are going to be open to allow the horses in. I've started adding a little bit of plank just at the front here, 3 at the front on the right, 3 at the front on the left, leaving a gap that is 3 by 3, big enough to ride horses in and not take suffocation damage. So we're going to build the stable bays, and the observant among you will go, hang on, that wall didn't look like that before. No, it didn't. I put the stable bays in and found that what I'd thought was a good idea, I didn't really like. So we're going with a redesign. Now we will start with the back corner. So from the back log pillar, go across 1 and put 1, 2, 3. Come out 1, 2, 3, 4 and put another column of 3 logs. Now we're coming across 1, 2, 3 and then on the 4th a column of 3 logs, 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th a column of 3 logs. We're coming down to the front and 1, 2, 3. Go out 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th we're going to put a column of 3, but first I have to bring up a column of logs till I get to ground height. So 1, 2, 3. Come along 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th a column of 3 logs, but first put logs to bring you up to ground height. Of course, only do that if it isn't on ground level, and I'm just going to do that to make it look a bit more secure. This is just how to handle changes in elevation if the ground you're building your stable on isn't level, like mine isn't. Now join up your columns with logs. So there'll be 5 in the middle and 1, 2, 3 at either end. And do the sides of those cubicles. But don't do the fronts. You want an unobstructed 3 block head height to go in. Now we'll do that on the other side. So across 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th, 1, 2, 3. Come across 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th, next to your tower pillar, 1, 2, 3. Go out 4, and on the 4th, 1, 2, 3. come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the next one next to your tower pillar, 1, 2, 3, go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the fourth, 1, 2, 3, come across 1, 2, 3, and on the fourth, which should be next to your front pillar, 1, 2, 3, come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the fourth, a pillar of 3, and then join up your pillars, but not at the front. Now, before we can start adding walls, we need to do the roofs over the bays. Grab stairs to match your roof. On the outside here, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you tuck it underneath your existing roof and put one more sticking out. Now on this row of logs, 1, 2, 3, and one extra, we're going to break this bit of roof and put in a stair to make it mitre. And of course I forgot upside down stair, and we're going to put a third row of stairs on top here, and again break and replace to mitre that stair. Take out these two in your roof. We'll take out that one, I think that one. Now here's where it gets a little complicated. Upper half slab. Bring it out 1, 2, 3. Break that stair and replace it. And now we're going to put stairs along here. Upside down stair in the little gap. We're going to put a right way up stair and an upside down stair off it, and slabs all the way along till we meet the roof line. And don't forget to spawn proof your upside down stair. Don't forget to spawn proof this row of slabs. Upside down stair at the top of that pillar. Right way up stair on top of it. Okay, we're going to repeat that at the other end just to confuse everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more sticking out. Upside down stair, 1, 2, 3, 4, break and replace to mitre. One more on top. Don't forget your upside down stair, break and replace to mitre. Take out those and that one and that one. A row of slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upside down stair, right way up stair with an upside down stair coming off it, and spawn proof. And now do the other half of the roof. And when you get to here, break this one and slabs, upside down stair at the top of the pillar, right way up stair, and spawn proof those slabs. So that's the two outer bays. Now we've got to do the middle one. So upside down stairs on the outer edges, and then run stairs all the way along till it meets your existing roof line. Break and replace. Now get rid of the stairs that are in between. We're going to go to the front again, upside down stairs. We're going to bring right way upstairs all the way to where the tower starts. In the space in between, an upside down stair. On top of that, if we face outwards, a right way up stair, and adjoining that, an upside down stair. Spawn proof it with a pressure plate and fill in the gap with bottom half slabs all the way up to the tower. It should end up looking like that. Repeat that on the other side. So here we are. We've got base for the horses. We've got a ceiling on. Let's put our walls in. Now all these walls in here will stay open. That's so we can get our horses into our bays. At the end here, we're going to fill it in. Leave some gaps for windows if you want. And don't forget to fill in your gable ends. I'm leaving a 1x2 block gap at the end of each of the gable ends just for airflow. Now I'm going to make extra supporting pillars where the tower is. I think I'll take these ones out. That's a bit better. Yep, I like that better. So now we can fill in the sides of the tower. And don't forget the gable ends up here. Again, I'm leaving a gap just because I want to. Now, if you just want the central tower pillars, feel free to get rid of these ones. I think actually it's a better look, isn't it? Let's do that. This is Minecraft. We can redesign on the fly if we want to. So now we've got to do the outsides. You can run planks all the way up, just fill it in. Leave spaces for little windows or vents or louvers. Or if you want, you can run logs along at what would be ground height. It's entirely up to you. Go with what you think looks best. Now don't forget to waterproof this place. I'm doing this by putting upside down stairs. Normally I'd probably use spruce, but because I've used spruce for the walls, I think it would get a little bit same. And I'm going to use slabs up the top in the single block spaces. And of course, don't forget the top of the tower. You'll need scaffolding for that. And now fences of your choice in the window spaces that you left. I'm using dark oak because spruce would get lost. Now in each of the stalls, I am putting hay and I'm facing it upwards. Now I would be inclined for the rest of the floor to make it path block for the simple reason that path block is not spawnable. If you do that, you might want to take the pillars down one block more just for the look of things. Just be aware that if you put fences or gates here, they will revert. I'm actually going to put my fences here on the first row of the straw. It reduces the size of the stalls by 1, but it does mean that you leave the path blocks as they are. Put in your gates. I usually put gates in that are a different colour to the fences just so I can find them quickly. If you're playing in survival and you're running away from a creeper, finding the gate quickly can be the difference between being blown up and not being blown up. Now light the place up. You can use torches or you can use lanterns. It's entirely up to you. While this isn't spawnable, that is. Now on the outside I'm going to run my usual decorations, so fences going up all the logs. Don't forget to do it on the roof. And I run gates along the horizontal logs. Now if you want, you can put access at the back for humans. So change these to planks, take out these two and put in a door. It entirely depends on what setup you've got. That actually doesn't make any sense for me because that's right up against the mountain. So all that remains... Oh no, 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 get out, get out. Whoa. All right, don't do that again. All that remains is to put some horses in. Ah, that was scary. Of course, if you're not in creative, you'll have to go find them and tame them and bring them back. You can also include boxes at the front here to put saddles and leads in. Or you can put them up the back if you'd prefer. So there's our stable all done. 3 bays in each side for horses, tower in the middle. You could easily turn this into a house just by adding doors at the front and dividers for rooms and stairs up to another floor. Here's a variation I did on the stable where I've turned it into a barrack. So again, it's 7 by 17. Instead of having a tower in the middle, I have a 7 by 7 room making an upper floor. And on the side here, I have a little annex. And at the back, another little annex. I'll just show you inside. As I said, this is a barracks, so if there's trouble outside and everyone needs to come in to be safe and help protect the village, there's somewhere for them to stay. So we come in, we've got a little eating area, we've got a little kitchen area, and if we come up, bunks, beds, more beds. Little back way in and out for those doing the cooking, and a quick way out to what will be the wall. So there we go. 1 barracks, 1 stable. If you want to catch up on any of the tutorials, there'll be a card on the end screen. Click on it now. Next episode, we'll be working on the mead hall. See you then.